In fact, my prediction is after there is a Bitcoin ETF, shortly you'll see Ethereum, and even better, you're going to have a big trend in ETFs right now are active managed ETFs. Suddenly you're going to have actively managed ETFs for the crypto asset class, and then you're going to have things like Avalanche in there, you're going to have things like Chainlink coin in there, and all of a sudden it's a whole index of assets in the crypto space.
All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but now let's talk about Avalanche. As you can see, the clip that I inserted in the video, we are seeing a potential Avalanche ETF. And what does this mean for the entire space outside of Avalanche? What we're starting to see is a lot of these layer ones are starting to break out slowly but surely. And of course, the reason as to why we're seeing a breakout happening for all these projects right now is because of the entire market momentum shifting. And people that were accumulating throughout the bear market, when there was massive uncertainty, a lot of fear across the board, those are the people that are actually the real winners right now. And Avalanche is performing really strong right now, of course, due to the fact that this clip was on Bloomberg today. And the gentleman is speaking that, there could be potentially, after the Bitcoin ETF is done, we will see Ethereum one, which already kind of is confirmed at this point. It just depends on the approval. But other assets as well will potentially see an ETF. He mentioned Chainlink and Avalanche, but he's specified more on Avax. That really shows you that before the retail interest even comes into play, we're talking retail regular Joes like us, massive institutions are ahead of the curve, if you can see, and this video says everything. And again, Avalanche is another layer one doing the same exact thing to try to compete with Ethereum. And as far as layer ones are concerned, we are seeing a tremendous amount of different projects that are bringing their own, unique tech to it. And it depends on which one is really going to succeed. And we're going to take a look at Avalanche's price, see what is happening. But this is one of the projects that a lot of people do have their eyes on. And I've mentioned this to you guys on my Solana update, my Caspa update, my Cardano update. These are projects that are competing with one another. And, we're going to talk about the price right now, see what is happening, and where we could see the price going in the upcoming near future. So, of course, you guys can see today, as of December the 6th, the price is currently sitting at $26.92. It's up 14% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 13% in Bitcoin comparative. The reason as to why we're seeing a massive push right now for Avalanche is due to that video coming out that's bringing in a lot of excitement. Obviously, it's not confirmed that they're going to have this ETF, but this makes us understand where these institutions really are currently at. And I've said this from the beginning, if you guys have watched my updates, that once Bitcoin ETF is approved, once Ethereum ETF is going to be approved, there's going to be a demand for other assets as well. And this is where a potential ETF for other coins comes into play. And, Avalanche was mentioned today. And of course, that is getting pretty, excitement and the price in definitely right now. So you guys can see the market cap is approaching that $10 billion mark, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $1.6 billion. And if we're looking at the Avalanche total value locked, it's at 730 million. Now let's compare this to its all-time high back in December of 2021, which was 2 years ago, and this was pretty much at the peak of the bull cycle. And you can see that time it was at $11.48 billion. The total value locked on Avalanche. So of course we've seen a significant decrease, but of course we're coming out of bear market. Are we about to see the Avalanche ecosystem also start pushing up? Yeah, of course. When the bull market returns, we see excitement coming in, and that's where the interest kind of kicks back in. And I think we're going to start seeing this. We're going to see a lot of coins launching on Avalanche. Avalanche NFTs were a huge thing at one point, and we could see that coming once again, especially now that this news has come out. This could bring in more excitement. But Avalanche is definitely one of the layer ones that we do need to be watching out for. I've said this from the beginning. At the end of the day, these are all competitors to one another, and it's going to take time to see which one really gets to the top. So if we're looking at the price. Before we get into the price, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So now Avalanche has seen a great move towards the upside, and if you picked it up on October 15th, pretty much like any coin at that point, Avalanche was trading at $9.45. If you picked it up at that point, you are up right now almost to 200%, guys, in a matter of a month and a half. So definitely some nice gains being made. Avax did push towards a new yearly high, and right now we are sitting at a new yearly high as we speak. Levels we haven't seen, guys, since pretty much August of last year. So it's been quite some time, and we are seeing Avalanche retesting those levels. So right now I think the momentum is still definitely on its side. Look at the increase in the volume. We haven't seen this much volume coming in on Avalanche for months. Pretty much last time we were seeing this high volume goes back to pretty much the peak of the bull run. And for Avalanche, the peak was at $147.30. So that was its all-time high. Are we going to see a potential all-time high? It all depends on the hype factor. But of course now, if this ETF were to come true, this could really go to levels past its all-time high, because we're talking not just retail money coming in, guys, we're talking about institutional money flowing into Avalanche. But again, it needs to evolve as far as its ecosystem needs to pick up. But I haven't really been paying attention too closely on the Avalanche ecosystem, more focusing on the Cardano and the Solana one. If you guys want me to take a look at that and which are some of the projects that are on Avalanche, let me know in the comments. I will let you guys know that we're just doing technical analysis, but I'm still sharing a little bit of other things outside of the price as well. But you can see this for yourself. We're retesting this massive resistance coming up at $30.75. This resistance might be a little bit of a resistance that we might see a little bit of a rejection at, but if this is able to clear, guys, the main resistance is at $33.14. And look at it, we never saw the price retest this $33 since we broke below it, which was back in May. And pretty much every single crypto gone below this back in May, and that's where the bear market kind of started. May was the year, I'm sorry, wow, May was not a year, I mean May was a month, when pretty much the entire market started decreasing even more and entered into the consolidation phase. So right now, like I said, we're about to approach some levels we haven't seen for quite some time, and if it's able to get past this resistance, which is again another 24% increase, if it's able to get past this, I think we could see Avalanche pushing to levels we have not seen for quite some time. So excitement will come into play. Of course, the entire market is pumping right now. I personally would not have seen this wick that we're seeing right now as of today. You can see this for yourself. We are up about, on the daily we're up about, where is it? Avalanche is up about 15%, and on the weekly it's up 27.9%. But I don't think we would have seen a 15% increase in Avalanche's price today if it weren't for the video that I have included earlier. So let me know down below what you guys think, and are you guys excited about Avalanche's future, especially the people that are part of the Avalanche community that are holding that actually understand what Avalanche is doing. Let me know down below what excites you the most about Avalanche compared to the other competitors like Solana, Cardano, and the list goes on and on. So let me know in the comments, and also let me know if you want to see more updates for Avax. So that is it for today's update. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.